Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Sunday night, and we are live and in effect as we wait for the markets to open, and they soon shall do that. But before we get there, we're going to answer some comments here from 8 years ago. A few here and there, like Multi-Gun Man giving this video a 5-star review. That was his standard fare back in the day. Mr. Olfang saying hoping gold, very tasty. That's right, a 2015 1-ounce kangaroo unboxing. Good to see you guys. Welcome. We've got Nan Double X here. Thank you, brother. Appreciate your kind words. You're trying my best. Good to see you. Gators is here. Captron78 is here. Good crowd with us tonight. I appreciate you guys joining me here. Now, the markets, they open up about 2 minutes after 6, at least they show up on Kitco's site, which we will be referring to. Yes, indeed. Cemetery Shop is with us tonight. So is Chad Wolf. Welcome, one and all. Avalanche from 8 years ago on this 2015 Silver Slacker bar says, Jaeger's poured silver. Almost no company better at fleecing stackers with overpriced generic bullion. Well, Avalanche, I will say some of the poured silver products, they take they're hand poured, so it takes hand labor, a lot of time and effort to do. That's where a lot of the premiums are. So it is higher premium silver for that poured stuff. Yes, indeed. Vinnick says, wow, new standing liberties. Yes, they were all the rage back in the day, but the key to the series turns out to be the 10th ounce Mercury. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Welcome. 66 Sam is here. Pawpaw Strategy, OC Stacker, Long Live Coins. Welcome. Good to see Rocky Superstar and Cyber Curtain Twitcher, who posted a great video today. He accepted the challenge, the 100 piece gold piece challenge. Check out his video. Butts are flying effect from yesterday's video says this. Some sad news from Ukraine. Not Ukuleleans, but the Ukrainians appear to have tortured and killed a U.S. citizen, an actual reporter, Gonzalo Lira, and our State Department did nothing about it. I had heard some slight headline about that. That is unfortunate if that occurred. That's awful. I'd like to look into that and see exactly to what kind of truth there is behind that. But yes, indeed. Troll Fighter is here. Silver Struck is here. Welcome. And Tony Erickson is with us as well as Stock Jockey, too. Good to see you. I'm glad you guys are here. One of many is here as well. Jason King says, hi, Uncle Sal. Did the Saudis really discover $15 trillion in gold in the ground? I had not heard a thing about that. That's news to me if that's the case. David G says, thanks, Sal. Lots of information on this one. I'll be listening to it again. Too much to digest in one sitting. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. There is a lot of information in this video about the silver market and this video about lease rates. And it was kind of intriguing. I learned a lot about it as well, too. Very good. And let's see here. Matthew Crustlife is here. We traded for the basketball girl over the Marine. Let's see. I'm not sure what you're referring to there. That was Russia where that occurred. That was the exchange with Russia, not Ukraine. But anyways, but yes, indeed. Let's see here. All right, very good. Let's see here. No IQ says, your best is always good enough for me, Sal. Well, thank you, No IQ. I appreciate that. And I am honored that you are a viewer, and I appreciate all of your support. Very kind. All right, folks, we got 1 minute left. Now, it is 6:01, but it takes about 2 minutes to propagate over at Kitco's site. We're going to answer this last comment here before we get up there to the markets as they open up. Thanks for being with me, guys. Sal, you're the best silver and gold channel ever. Well, I appreciate that. I feel honored and humble, but I don't feel I am. There's a lot of better channels out there than mine, but I thank you for your kind words. I wait with bated breath every day when I get home to listen. Thank you. I would be despondent if I couldn't put time aside to enjoy your news of the day. I'm buying a mug today in gratitude for your day-to-day effort. Well, thank you. I don't talk about the merchandise much, but I did add a few new items to it if you're interested in that. Thank you. Anyways, it does take a lot of time to do what you do, and it does not go unappreciated. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Again, I'm honored and humbled with your kind words. Dr. Fraser Crane from the TV show have widened my vocabulary, which is an unexpected bonus. Well, thank you, Martin. Man, I tell you what. I don't feel worthy of your kind words, but I take that and I appreciate that so much. Very kind of you to say. So with that, let's see what the markets are doing as they open up here. And boom shalaka, we're going to stretch it out just a little bit to bring all the numbers into flow. There it is. It does take a little bit. I have to adjust this thing here to make this thing work. But there indeed they are. And we're looking at the world markets, but really this is the Asian markets here. We can see that they're starting out down slightly for both metals. Before we get there, thank you. All right, there, Metal Seer with the first super chat of the night is from Metal Seer. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. He says, greetings all. Gold down 2 early in trading. That's right. It is almost down $2. Thank you, Metal Seer, and so good to see you. Thank you for your support. Appreciate that. So there it is, down $1.70, and silver is down 2 cents right now. So a very slight dip for both those metals. Crazy. Very, very good. Appreciate you guys being here. We got David Williams here, time lapse. David Metcalf, Silver Watcher is here. Yankee Doodle, and JM Unleashed is with us tonight. We appreciate JM Unleashed too. Very good moderator we have with JM Unleashed. All right, so there's where the markets are, slightly down out of the open, and we'll keep an eye on those. Now silver's down 1 cent. Gold down $1.50 now. Gold to silver ratio still very high. It got really close to 90 to 1 recently. Very, very close. It was so close we could lick it. Yes, indeed. That's pretty close, I must say. But yeah, crazy. All right. Let's see here. So we'll get back to these markets and see as the evening progresses there. But there it is. Crazy. All right. And by the way, since it's just at the beginning of the open, we're going to look and see what these charts look like. Because there is the chart showing this rapid downward movement here, but it's only $1.50 coming out, but it doesn't show. This still shows some active trading earlier on. I guess it just stops and then picks up to where it is. But I wish it would show it temporally, but I don't know. It's kind of strange how that occurs. But that's gold. You can see it down, and then silver. When we look at its graph, much the same thing. That sharp decline there out of the starting gate. Time to recoup there. So, yes, indeed. All right, as we slurp our way through here. Gold to silver ratio. Palladium is now starting to show some activity here, down $1. Rhodium really isn't doing much. That $100 is what's left over from Friday. Rhodium does not trade near as often as the other metals do, and platinum and palladium don't trade as frequently as gold and silver do. So we're going to keep an eye on those. So far, no movement at all in the platinum market. All right, very good. Dean R is here with us. We've got Gold Chick, Big Trader, Gold Maple, and yes, indeed. All right, so let's get back over here. Good crowd with us tonight. If you are so inclined and are here, there is a like button down below. And magic happens if you press it. It starts to light up and little confetti shows up if you're interested in that. If that tickles your fancy or fickles your tansy, either or. So let's pull this back into play here. Yep, and crazy. All right. Now we have got Mark Gamberg, 8362 on this video that I posted this morning here. If you guys have not had a chance to check this out, it's a question, a very curious question. What happens if gold and silver if Bitcoin crashes? It says, Sal, can you please clarify on your silver market cap of $1.3 trillion? You stated ever mine throughout history. Does this account for consumption or destruction in things like cruise missiles and solar panels? I would think that the world would dwindle. This would dwindle the stock considerably. Cheers, old boy. Yes, good question, Mark, and I think it does include all that. But the thing is that stock, that available stock, the readily available stock, is dwindling, but not that much. I mean, silver is consumed, and a lot of it is put in landfills. I mean, when you think about cruise missiles and the like, and that amount of silver that is used for those, you know, it's really kind of a drop in the bucket compared to the other silver that is recycled from existing stocks that are easily recycled. But you're going to see more and more as the price of silver goes up, innovative ways to be able to recycle silver. Like, for instance, they found ways to recycle silver out of sewage. Yes, indeed, out of sewage. I did a video about that some time ago. And so now it's not economically viable to do that yet. But the thing is that the fact that they can be done is a good starting point. Red Crawler is here. Annie Oakley is with us tonight. Good to see Annie Oakley. Speaking of Annie Oakley, she says, I don't know, Sal. How can we trust digital dollars? It's another government Ponzi scheme. And by the way, beautiful Gold Libertad. Thank you. Yep, you're right. Anything digital, you're at the mercy of something else. It's called counterparty risk. Yes, indeed. All right. Red Crawler, good to see you. Yeah, silver out of sewage. Let me see here. Let me take another slurp. Get it warm up. A little cold out there. Yes, indeed. Oh, thank you, Cybercurtain Twitcher. Very kind of you. He posted a link. If you're interested in the Salivate Metal 2-ounce round, Cybercurtain Twitcher has been very kind to post a link to that. I'm going to pin that for a while if anybody is interested in that. Let's see here. Very good. And so if you go to my channel, let's just do this and see if we can find that video. If you scroll all the way to the right and type in sewage, let's see what pops up here. Let's see here. Here it is. Will laundry wastewater and why it's important. There we go. Extracting silver from laundry wastewater. I think that's the video, but I thought I did another video on it as well too. But yes, that's the video here. If you type wastewater, laundry, or sewage, you'll see a couple of videos pop up here. And but I thought there was another one that I had done some time ago. But maybe that was it. That very well could have been it. I've done a lot of videos over my 10 plus years on this platform, almost 11 now at the end of this month. But anyway, so there it is. All right, very good. Let's get back over here to the comments. We're going to do one more, then we're going to check the markets again. So stay tuned. And thank you. Stephen Higby is here. Good to see you. Stephen Higby, welcome. Glad you're here. And let's see here. We've got the Treasure Seeker. The Treasure Seeker is here. But before we say hello to the Treasure Seeker and read that comment, we've got a big shout out to Metal Seer again. Thank you, brother. And thank you so much, Metal Seer, for the kind super chat. The second tonight from you. And yes, indeed, thank you. So special recognition for Annie Oakley, JM, and all our great mods. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Very kind of you, sir. Got a lot of good folks here, and you are definitely one of them for sure. All right. Now, the Treasure Seeker says the following. When I held metals only, those in the metal camp didn't want to see me get into crypto. Once I learned the ropes in crypto, my crypto friends wanted me to sell all my metals. I will keep both. Crypto is the future of the financial system. If you're ever going to get in now. As only 6% of the world's population is in it. It's still early. I wish the two communities would get into the dialogue, but feel the government has gotten too big for its britches and is extremely corrupt. Great video, Sal. Precious metals are the go-to in the event of a grid catastrophe. Yes, indeed. Exactly right, Treasure Seeker. And that's kind of my attitude as well. I have no problem with people holding either both. It's diversification. People can make money. And I know I did for a while, and I actually sold it and got sold the Bitcoin and got some gold with it. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right, let's move forward here. We've got Tony Erickson. But before we get to Tony, let's do Tony Erickson, and then we'll check the markets. All right, let's see. Tony says, humans have dug miles and miles of caves to find me and my family. They have broke their backs scooping us up in pans to save us. When they find us, they form us into what they like and sell or keep us. The stacker, the one who knows and sees the beauty and wealth of me and my family. There you go. Yes, indeed. Gold in the first person. And precious metals. Yes, indeed. Good job, Tony Erickson. You were the man. All right. All right. Getting ready for the Rad coin drop in the Perth Mint. Is that the Rad coin skate army? I'm trying to think of what that is. Is that the kangaroo with the Charles on it? I missed that one if so, but all right, let's take a look at the markets here. And I've got to expand this out to more to see this. There's no other way to adjust this, unfortunately. I wish I could get rid of this stuff over here so we could have that, but anyways, I digress. So gold and silver we see are not doing a lot tonight in the market open, as we are a couple of minutes inside of the market open here in Asia. We can see gold is down slightly to down $1.80 to $2,047.90 as we see there. Silver's down 3 red cents, now 4, as the markets have just refreshed, and now gold is down $2. $23.25 for silver. Yes, indeed. And I think we're going to see the solidifications of the bottom for silver. And I think we're somewhere pretty near it. I predicted earlier that I think maybe $22 may be it. I think we could see it flirt with that number, but we'll find out. We'll see here. All right. Let's keep moving ahead here. Let's see here. Let's see. This Ayete Akara. Can you say something other than Baby Grok coin? I feel like you might be a scammer or a spam bot or something like that. Let's make sure that you're on the level. Tony Erickson. Oh my goodness gracious. Tony Erickson has just dropped the bomb right now, $20 super chat, and he's challenging the folks out there to raise him. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Tony Erickson. I appreciate that. Now, if it was on a normal night, Tuesday or Friday, I would do some push-ups, but we got a lot going on with the market, so we're not doing that tonight. But thank you so much for your support for that. And Norwegian Made. Wow, Norwegian Made. Thank you so much. $10 super chat. Watching your last video, I'm stacking all wrong. We'll have to call myself something else. Oh, no. Well, Norwegian Made, there's a difference. I think it's fine for fun to get some of these coins and stuff like that, because I did, you know what I mean? But it's just finding that level, what a hardcore stacker would do. But most of us are not hardcore stackers. You're going to have fun with it as well, too. So you're doing fine, Norwegian Made. Thank you so much for your kindness. And Tony Erickson, wow, thank you for that 20 spot. I appreciate that. Very kind of you indeed. Asking people to raise. We got sort of a little bit of a super chat train going on here. And Rocky Superstar has added to it very kindly with 10 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Wow, thank you, Rocky. By the way, Rocky Superstar, another great member of the community here and a moderator. And if you're interested in checking out his channel, he posts live streams too, usually after this one, but also throughout the week and the like. He's got a great channel and a good forum there for folks to talk about a lot of different things. We love Rocky Superstar. Thank you so much, and thanks again to everybody who supports the channel, and thank you, JM Unleashed. Very good. And Stock Jockey with the green hearts. There you go. Hey, Stock Jockey, good to see you, brother. And man, I tell you what, he's brightened my day to see Stock Jockey back with us. Yes, indeed. All right, so there's the markets. We've seen now gold is down $2.10, silver is down 3 cents, but we are going to keep an eye on this as the night goes on, because what else is happening here tomorrow is the Hawkeye Caucus. That's right, it is the Iowa caucuses that will be occurring tomorrow, but the Asian markets probably don't care too much about that, but nonetheless, we could see a little bit of a political move with these prices. Who knows? It's a first primary of the season. We'll see how that plays out. Maybe fairly marginal, but we're going to get back into here and see what we've got going on with these comments. What people are saying here. Very good. And again, thank you so much, Tony. You were the man. All right. Let's see here. We have got this comment here about Dave Ramsey. And by the way, if you posted a comment on this video and you don't see it, it's not me that did it. Again, stay tuned. I'll be doing a video on that. It's gotten so bad, I'm gonna have to do a video on it. Yes, indeed. All right, now Zuzu513. He's a very smart man. That's why he got to where he is. But he is only saying that because he is deep into real estate and investing. So if everybody all of a sudden stopped investing into the stock market and buying real estate, his investments would lose value. You have to take with what he tells you with a grain of salt and do your own research. History will show that people who find lost or forgotten gold have become very rich. A couple here in the U.S. found gold buried in a trail. They were hiking and became instant millionaires. Yes, indeed. That just goes to show you gold is indeed valuable. Yes, that's right. Instant millionaires. Especially in the U.S., that can actually happen. So imagine if you invest early into metals and save them for the future, for your children or grandchildren, how much value it will add to their life. It's not a guarantee, and nothing is, but I would rather risk with gold and silver than the weight real estate investing is right now. There's too much of a risk in a lot of people. And the thing is real estate, nothing wrong with investing in it. But when you think about it, you have to pay taxes on it every year. Every year you're paying taxes on it. So unless you can, get that, earn enough money on it to pay those taxes and then some, it can be a liability. And I think the real estate market is overinflated right now. Dennis Niemeyer is here. Good to see you guys. Let's answer a few more comments, and we're going to get back to the markets. And appreciate you guys being here with me tonight. The Gold Eye family says here, gold and silver will skyrocket because they will leave magic internet money for real commodities. All right. Well, I tell you what, we shall see. Some people say it's the exact opposite. It won't do a darn thing. But I think, you might be surprised. I talk about the market caps of all three markets in this video. As I hope you will check it out. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. Richard Metcalf is here. C130 is here as well tonight. As we continue to press on. Welcome, Native Stacker. Good to see you. And we've got Wasilla Stacker says, at 60 years old, there's not enough time left in life to rebound from losing your life savings. Crypto sounds very risky as opposed to having one's life savings close and readily available, where the only risk is forgetting where it's all stashed. Yep, it's a good point. Very good point. Tucson Bubba is here. Tucson Bubba, thank you so much. $5 super chat for Sal's Coffee Fund. Now, you know what we got to do when Tucson Bubba comes by with a 5 spot for the coffee fund. We got to do it in stereo. So everybody put on your headphones. We're going to do this in stereo for Tucson Bubba. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I slurp in your specific direction. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. All right. Let's see here. You know what? I've got to actually.
This is a real B&H birthday
here. Story. My thing was not my video screen was not even showing any activity all happening that I was even live. So I'm surprised it was even live. I could see it there, but thank you guys. And thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. If you are here and you're enjoying this broadcast tonight, I hope you will consider pressing that thumbs up button. Now let's see here. Let's widen this out. Take a look at where the markets are here. Relatively stagnant. When it's all said and done here in the markets, but that happens from time to time. But it's always good to be here because you never know when it may just take off one way or the other. Now, one thing that I find odd, that is a little bit different about tonight's market watch than we've seen in quite some time. Platinum is not doing a darn thing. Nothing at all with platinum, no movement at all. So it has me generally curious. But you know what? Here's the breaking news, folks. It also has me specifically curious enough that I'm going to click on the platinum button and let's see what happens. Boom, shalaka. Okay, platinum is just sitting there. Well, it's showing some movement. So we're just not operating on the charts here. Let's just watch this for a little bit. Let's get over here to the 1 minute. 30 minute, 1 minute. Let's do the 3 minute, because that's what we're kind of used to seeing. 907, 705. I tell you what, I don't see it moving. I thought I saw it moving, but no, it's not moving. All right. Nothing at all happening there. We'll come back to that. There it is. It is moving. It's just moving at such a small little level that it's not really doing much there. So I don't know. Don't know what to make of the platinum market. All right, very good. Thank you. Paula G is with us. So glad to see you're here. Thank you. And Chris Bustler is with us tonight as well as Count Derpula. I'm glad you guys have joined me here tonight. We almost have 200 viewers. If you can go grab all of your grandmothers and pull them in, tell them to watch, that would be great. I'd love to get 200 viewers in this thing here. Let's see here. Let's pull this thing back here. All right. Now, Mr. Markle 29 says the following here. Now BlackRock and JP Morgan are in control of Bitcoin. There's no more decentralization. They will set the price, pump and dump, pump and dump. Yep, I tell you what, it makes you wonder. It's crazy. And think about the gold and silver markets back before the mid 2000s too. It's nuts. I mean, they did go up. But anyways, interesting. All right. Where are we at? Let's go over here to the next comment from Ghosts in Plain Sight about my video about David Ramsey. You guys have not seen that. I hope you will check that out. It says here, Dave Ramsey forgets an important point. Folks that have invested in PMs have done their research for the most part and are storing wealth out of the reach of others for a reason. And he just can't abide that. It seems to be personal with him. It really does. It really does. It's kind of crazy. Plus, again, as I mentioned in the video, he's just picking two separate dates. And you can pick any two dates for any investment to make it sound good or make it sound bad. I mean, when was it? In 2002 when gold was $252 an ounce? Look where it is today. If you bought gold then, and I did buy some back then, I have the 2x2s with the price on the gold to prove it, to where it is today. You tell me that wasn't a good investment, much less a hedge. So anyways, very good. Let's see here. By the way, Silver Heist is here. He did a great video on Silver Eagles, and you might want to check that video out because it could benefit you directly. Yes, indeed. And think about it. Think about Silver Heist's newest video as seed money. If you want to know what I'm talking about, seed money, check out Silver Heist channel, subscribe to him, and check him out. The Cranky Stacker is here. Another great channel, another great guy in the community. We love Cranky Stacker. All right. Thank you, Ghost in Plain Sight. Well said. All right, we've got Cybercurrent Twitcher, the man with the silver slide plan. And it says here, I think handing down my silver and gold stack is going to be considerably easier than handing down a Bitcoin wallet or cryptocurrency. I have really no idea why some people seem to link cryptocurrency to precious metals when the reality is there's absolutely no connection. That's right. The only thing is the decentralization aspect of it. But even that could be snuffed out in a heartbeat for sure. Yes, indeed. Indeed it could. Very good. Oh, thank you. J.M. Unleashed has been very kind to post a link to Silver Heist channel. Good to see you. All right, very good. Super hard. Long time no speak. Watching the market. It will hit 2047. All right, very good. Good to see you. Super Heart. Moises Santos, good to see you. And there is the great Hoosier Stacker with us. He's coming to us back from very cold southern Indiana. Welcome, Hoosier Stacker. Glad you're back safe and sound. Good to see you. And good to see you Lost in Space. Glad you're here. And Metal Seer, another $5 super chat. Thank you so much. All right, this is what Metal Seer says. U.S. State Department confirms U.S. reporter killed in custody in Ukraine. War can be hazardous to your health. Yes, indeed. All right. So a U.S. reporter has been killed in custody in Ukraine. Very, very sad. That has been confirmed here. Wow, thank you, Metal Seer. We pray for the family of the U.S. reporter. That is very, very unfortunate. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. All right. And let's see here. Silversmith is with us here. And we've got here Martin M499. Oh, yeah, we talked about that. Don't know how people can give cryptocurrency such huge value. It's simply numbers on a screen. There's absolutely no limit as to how many different cryptocurrencies you can have. Although there's a limit on Bitcoin to 21 million, but I digress. One big solar storm and they're literally wiped out. And the thing is I don't know exactly what will happen. But anyways, they're very good. All right. Let's see here. James Smith, hello. Super hard. Potentially super hard. Why don't you email me? We'll discuss that. Let's see here. And let's see here. Very good. Silver is boring, says Silver N. All right. Okay. Not a big, it says silver's, well, you have silver in your name, so it must excite you somewhat, because silver is in your name. Mike Raymer is here. Solemn Stacker is with us. Good to see you. All right. The Pirate's Booty is saying hello to us tonight. Let's do a few more comments, and then we'll get back to the markets. And comment Commando says here, if this guy really does restore tanks, then it's hard to disbelieve he doesn't know how to work metal for obsolete sized parts for these older machines. Melting down what's already most likely 24 karat shouldn't have been a tough job. Well, Comment Commando, boom. You win the comment of the week or a couple of weeks because you're exactly right. That's an excellent point. I never thought about that. But yeah, he's got to know about fabrication and probably has the tools himself there to melt it down. Yes, very good point. All right, very good. All right. Glad you guys are with me tonight. Thank you. We have 212 viewers here. Appreciate you guys. If you are so inclined, I hope you will check out the like button on this live broadcast. Chris Bustler, I think somebody else mentioned the Scottsdale News Stacker. I've not seen it. The new silver kilo. I have to check that out. Somebody else mentioned that too. It may have been you, but yeah, I'll have to check that out over Scottsdale's website. Interesting. Stacking and Packing says, great video, Sal. I don't think Bitcoin is going to go anywhere now that there are ETFs for it, but it definitely would be interesting to see how silver and gold will react if there's no Bitcoin anymore. Yes, it would be. And somebody was making an argument that it will actually go up because of ETFs, and they use the gold ETF to prove it. But I think there's other factors that came into play for gold going up. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Tony Erickson is only showing 111. I'm showing. Oh, for the thumbs up. Okay, thanks for the thumbs up. That's very good. All right, yeah. Yes, email me about it. We'll discuss that, Superheart. Very good. Lizard Man. Let's do Lizard Man's comment, and we'll check the markets out. See what they're doing. We'd like to go back. We'd like to interact with the viewers here. All right. It says here, I've been telling all these millennial young investors at YouTube that Bitcoin is fake and get out, just buy gold and silver because it's actually real and you can hold it in your hands. They are so young and dumb they don't see the big picture. Unfortunately, I call the digital currency fake asset class. I used to really be into Bitcoin and Ethereum a few years back. But after the FTX drama, I sold everything and added more to precious metals in their place. Best investment to date as far as safety and peace of mind. These thin air investments will disappear in a blink of an eye one day and will all be proven a huge scam. All $1.177 trillion will be wiped out and younger generations will cry. I tell you what, that's a possibility. That is a possibility. That could happen. So you never, I mean, that's just it. Anything that is a paper representation of something else is really just exposure to the price of something more than anything else. But anyways. All right, let's take a look at the markets now again. Refresh this to see what's popping over here. We can see gold and silver. There are down. And gold is down a little bit more tonight now to $2,046.70. And we've got $3 a fall in price. So not a whole lot. Silver's down 3 cents. Skate Army says 57 minutes till the drop. What drop are we referring to? You think it's going to crash in 57 minutes? I'm curious what that means. But anyway, so there it is. Practically no movement at all in platinum's price. Crazy. And palladium is now up $6. So yeah. All right, very good. And let's see here. Which guy do you like? Sign up. Whose head is in the right place? I don't know who you're talking about there. Let's see here. Keep in mind, if I say something and you're responding to it, it's 30 seconds after I say it. So likely I've probably moved on to other topics. So that's why I asked some of these questions. Good to see you. All right, Colonic Stacker. Daniel Kaisi is here. Good to see you. Dean R is here. Dennis Niemeyer is here. Appreciate you guys. 7:25 p.m. So you're going to have to refresh my memory. You got to be more detailed. I don't know what that means. 7:25 p.m. is a little ways from now, I think. But anyways, very good. OBR, if the government does decide to go with their own crypto CBDC type currency, they could seize all of the cryptos for themselves. Yep, that's exactly right. Reading his comment. Okay, I don't know who that was, though. Sign up. I don't know who that was. But anyways, thank you. All right, let's get back over here to the markets and see what they're doing. I gotta get this thing. I gotta tweak this thing here. We can see barely, see if I can still see. No, dang it. I gotta just go right to the edge. And then go over here. Okay, so I can still see the names. Very good. All right. Bitcoin is nothing but a little bit of electricity. The people who are the hardest promoting of Bitcoin are the people who own the most Bitcoin. Some people think there's a value or assigned to an electronic software. Amazes me. That is kind of crazy. I wonder about that too. Tony Erickson, thank you so much just for the mods to keep me in check. Oh, man. Thank you, Tony Erickson. You are the man. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. And let's see here. Where are we at? Let's see here. And Richard Metcalf. Interesting. Sal, EXO means outside or removed from an existing system. Yep, that's kind of what the, as part of a word, exo, like exoskeleton. I could definitely see that. That's a good point. D. Peterson is here as well. Richard Metcalf also says, interesting, an ETF for Bitcoin. I wonder how many people will own the same Bitcoin. Yeah, it's crazy. Remember, an ETF is only exposure to the asset's price, not the asset itself. Oh, yeah. By the way, Tucson Bubba has brought with us his bourbon pump to sterilize. One of many. Sal, when I watch you, my wife called you Long John Silver for your nickname. Oh, well, that's nice of her. I hope that's a compliment. Thank you. I appreciate that. Robin Hunter is with us tonight. And Colonic Stacker still here. We've got Count Derpila with us. SEC Coinsmith Company is with us tonight. Very, very good. And let's see here. And let's press on forward. Okay. We have got Cemetery Shop says, one thing that I understand clearly from your report is that the silver market is complicated. It sure is. It is complicated. So in order for me to make any sense of it all is to allocate a certain percentage of my disposable income to buying silver every week or so. Some weeks I buy more when spot swings low. Other weeks I buy less when it soars. Yep, that's enhanced dollar cost averaging. Yep, you got it. The bottom line is that I'm adding weight to my stack always. I can see the value at a glance because I hold it in my hand. Exactly right. Yep, exactly right. It's about the weight. Very good. Good to see Johnny Wick is with us tonight. Good to see Johnny Wick. Welcome. Michael Phillip is here too. Michael, good to see you. And let's see here. George Floyd Deed Fujijal says, if crypto is so transparent, then why don't you know who Satoshi Nakamoto is? It's a good question. I think it's the blockchain and the transaction. The ledger is transparent, not the origins of the entity. Yes, indeed. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, Chris Bustler. Here we go. So Chris Bustler, it was his comment. He says, have you seen the new Scottsdale Silver Kilo? I have not seen it yet. That's to be very interesting. Yes, indeed. If anybody has it and you want to do it, post a link. Maybe we can check it out. The global warmer with an algorithmic hanging loose and thumbs up. Thank you. Silver Ice, I would like to add and hold silver in 2024. God willing. Yes, indeed. Sounds like you did it. Silver Heist, you. Sounds like you have done it. There's no temperature outside of here at my house. None at all. The temperature has gone away. But there is a frequency, and his name is Kenneth. At a native stacker's house, no temperature. It's zero. It's a zero-sum gain. Yes, indeed. Yep, Satoshi is a unit of measurement, but it's supposedly named after the founder with that guy, which is a pseudonym, I guess. But yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. White Metal Stacker, it's been a while. Good to see you. It's been so long, I don't remember who you are, but thank you for coming back, unless you had changed your channel name. But so good to see you. Glad you're back. Welcome. I hope you will stick around. I'm glad you're here. Very good. By the way, good to see Michael K. So glad you're here tonight. And Travis Martinson says, Ray Dalio owns gold and is much smarter and richer than Dave Ramsey. Yep. Yep, that's true. All right, very good. All right, there we go. It is beautiful. All right, let's see here. Whoops, hold on a second here. I want to see that. I'm just going to look at it on my own, but y'all can check that out. Okay, so it's just a stack of, it's the stacker ones. That they've made those before. So that's just the, I think that's just the regular kilo stackers. I've seen those before. I wonder if they have something new, though. I don't know. Let me see here. No, let's see here. Well, there's a lot of products to go through to figure it out, but anyways, that's still pretty cool. Awesome. Satoshi Nakamoto, Samsung, Toshiba, Nakamachi, and Motorola. Ah, okay. Samsung, Toshiba, Nakamachi, and Motorola. There you go. That makes sense. Never thought about it that way. Fascinating. Fascinating indeed. Art Best says, cryptocurrency. All right, there you go. Yeah, there's some strong opinions on both sides of it. Let's do one more, then we'll take a look at the markets again, see what they're doing. Hasn't been a terribly exciting market watch tonight, but you never know what could happen. We're going to keep an eye on it. All right, Bitcoin hodlers are probably the most irrational, fanatical people I've ever come across in regards to that extremely risky asset. A few are good friends of mine, so I'm not saying they're bad people, just not critically thinking in regards to Bitcoin. Yeah, I tell you, it's interesting. It's like a house of cards that could just come down like crazy. Very good. All right. But yeah, you're right, Coins A to Z. Saj Habib, looks like the Red Sea is about to turn gold and silver. Yeah, I tell you what, it's crazy. A lot of strife, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of tension in the Red Sea area for sure. Matthew Crustlight bought a 10-ounce Nadir bar in the dip. It looks like a nice bar, really low premium. And they're serial numbered. Yep, I've got one of those too. They're nice bars, Matthew. Yes, indeed. Awesome. All right, let's take a look at what the markets are telling us now. I think we finally got this thing set up. All right, look at this. Platinum is moving for the first time at an appreciable level tonight. It is now up $1. That's right, up $1 for platinum tonight. Gold is now down only $1.80 to $2,047.90. Silver's down 3 cents. Not much movement at all on silver. Away from where it is about right now. Been floating anywhere between 4 cents at the low and about 2 cents and 1 cent earlier in the evening. So there they are. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Let's see here. And where are we at as we press on forward? Very nice. Okay. Thank you, Coins A to Z. Let's get over here to the John Fry about the silver market video that I did the other day. He said the following. $50 silver is years away. $30 is unlikely this year, but it is a little early for that forecast. Fundamentals have nothing to do with the price of silver. We've been given all the fundamental reasons known to man over the last 3 years that we're supposed to take silver to the moon. It hasn't happened. Everything you need to know about trading silver is on the chart 100% of the time. There's an abundance of silver out there, billions of ounces sitting in people's houses just in the U.S. And not to mention all the jewelry. Silver mines continue to produce. Silver mines continue to be discovered. It was 21 years between the first and the second time silver hit $50. If history repeats itself, we have 9 more years until it hits $50 again. Although time has no bearing on price, those are 2 ceilings in silver, 30 and 50. Getting to 30 is one thing, getting past 30 is another. To get to 50, 30 will have to be taken out. It won't be easy. Yep, I tend to agree. It's not going to be easy to get above there. Yep, a lot of resistance indeed. All right, let's see here. By the way, good to see Two Brother Stacking is with us. Welcome, Two Brother Stacking. We got Southside Frankie. Says here, I do not own any crypto. Neither do I know much about them. However, looking at recent times, if the economy nosedives, then it looks like crypto nosedives as well. You must be prepared to lose absolutely everything you invest if you buy Bitcoin. You know, I think there might be some truth to that, Southside Frankie. Why? Well, because if the economy crashes and people lose their job and they've got a lot of money tied up in crypto, and they're going to cash out of their investment in order to survive. Yep, yeah, I think you're right. If things get really, really bad, I think we'll see it crash. And I also think that we might see gold and silver, potentially at least for a while, fall somewhat. All right. We've got Chad Ferreira says here, 10 to 15 to 30% of his investment appears to be in cryptocurrencies or in Bitcoin. Is not a crash, it's a correction. And okay, all right, there we go. So 10, 15, 30% Bitcoin is a correction and buying opportunity. And what has gold and silver done over the last 15 years? Well, it's pretty much held up against inflation. You can't compare gold to silver with Bitcoin in terms of performance, Chad. You missed the point of the video, completely missed the point of the video. And by the way, I didn't even mention a number or percentage in a crash, I don't think, in this video. All right. Silver Watcher says, we all stack for the precious metal in your hand. That has never changed for me. I'll hold my gold and silver in 60 years. I'll smile all the way to the gold shop. There you go, brother. Yep, diamond hands for Silver Watcher. Yes, indeed. Well done. All right. And thank you, Sal, says Homestead Aquarius. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot. Good to see Michael Church as well tonight. Good crowd with us. I appreciate you guys being here. And if you are new here and you're not a subscriber, I'm going to ask you if to consider subscribing, because we're here every Sunday night when we watch the markets. I'm the only channel in this community that does this, that watches the markets live as they open, and I've been doing it for years. Also post daily videos. So if you are not subscribed, I hope you will consider subscribing. And if you do that, it will light up on the screen that you've subscribed as well. You'll see it pop up on the other right-hand corner that you've subscribed. So if you want to see what that looks like, check it out. Anyways, but thank you. All right, very good. And let's see here. We've got Ron Winkles. Bitcoin is a fiat currency without the paper. If Bitcoin was redeemable in gold or silver, it would have tremendous value. But it isn't. Well, Ron, I actually did redeem it for gold and silver with a local coin shop. I was at that particular shop. It was the first transaction I did with Bitcoin. Felt pretty honored to be able to do that. Matthew, what's the nano black powder on Nadir bars he's talking about? I'm not sure. It seems like mine did have something on it. It was kind of a strange little substance. I'm not sure what that was. But anyways, Johnny Silver is here. Boom! He just dropped 5 Salivate Metal memberships. Thank you, Johnny Silver. Appreciate that so much. Very cool. Yeah. Very nice indeed. Thank you so much. Clock Fixer. You know what, Clock Fixer? Sunday nights, they don't usually call me. But you know what? We're going to call one tonight, because this dude called me at 11, almost 12 o'clock last night twice. I was already in bed because I had to be up early in the morning. So we're going to call this scammer back right here tonight. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Let's call this scammer tonight. We're just going to have a little bit of fun. A little break from the market watch. We might show the markets as we pull this up and see if the scammer we'll leave him a message.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone,
okay,
please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, you called me last night at midnight. Midnight on a Saturday night. I had to be up really early for church, though, but I was hoping we could talk and get through this loan for the business. I want to talk business with you, and we need to do it right now. So call me back, all right? I'm going to call you right back because you called me twice, so I'm going to call you. We need to get this out of the way. We need to get this business done, and it needs to happen tonight, Sunday night, before everything opens up in the United States, that is, because the markets have opened up in Asia right now. They're open in Asia. So we're going to go on Asian time. We need to get this stuff happening right now. Let's pretend it's Monday morning at 9 o'clock in Shanghai. I'm going to call you right back. All right, let's try them one more time. All right, very good. Let's see here. Come on now. Answer the freaking phone. What can he be doing on a Sunday night? He's really not listening to me. Come on now. By the way, last time I talked to him, he said he could get me cash. So, I mean, actual cash.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
I was able to leave him a voice message before, and now I can't. Son of a... Maybe he'll call back. All right. Will the markets be open? You know what? I don't know. Yes, they will be open because it will be triggering from the Asian market. So, yes, I think they will. It's 4:48 Pakistan time. There you go. That's right. I should have told him that. We're calling from Lahore, Pakistan, or Karachi. From Karachi, Pakistan, it's 4:48. Yes, indeed. I like to turn scammers into subscribers. Yes, indeed. All right. Nanocarbon technology. Look at this. The markets are alive. The platinum group metals are all up, but the gold and silver are down slightly. It's the rule of twos. In fact, if we add all these numbers up, it's 222 across the board. In fact, twos are even in the price itself, both the bid and ask. Twos are all the rage here with the market watch tonight. We've got gold down $2.20, $2,047.50. Silver down 3 cents, $23.26. Crazy. Silver Drill Pickle is here. Good to see you. Glad you're here. And Mark B is here with us as well. Tony Erickson is still with us tonight. He's the man. Very good. All right. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. And let's get back over here. We've got Evom says, we rejoice in the streets. That's what happened. Yes, indeed. Awesome. Very good. And yeah, by the way, it is nice. We don't get very many viewers. We had somebody at one time join us from Tehran, Iran. Would come to the live streams from time to time. But Pakistan Zindagud, are you coming to us from Islamabad, Karachi, Lahore? Can you let us know where you're coming to us from, Pakistan? So good to see you. I'm glad you're here. We appreciate folks from all over the world joining us here. We don't get it too often, so very cool. Let's see here. And let's see. All right, we have got Tomoko's Enterprise. All right, Tomodine. He's been very active lately, following some of our channels, and appreciate that. Dale Val, it's 4 a.m. in Bangladesh, too. That's right. Bangladesh used to be known as East Pakistan. And Dee Peterson's still here with us. Good to see you. And all right, so the old adage of you don't hold it, you don't own it always comes to mind with funny money. Just how the Dickens did someone sell an idea and turn it into millions. Somebody got financially dragged across the red hot coals. I even heard of a suicide related to Bitcoin losses. Yep, it doesn't surprise me. All that for something that really doesn't exist in the real world. Yep, indeed, that's right. Very good. Let's see here. Welcome. Okay. And Jeff Nelson is here. Good to see you. And Bill457 is with us tonight. Good crowd. Appreciate you guys. All right. And look at that. Matthew Crustlife was first on this video. The unboxing silver stackers should never do. That's right. First, I think. Close. Quarter. Very close. Yes, indeed. Hope you will check that video out. Islamabad. But travel for my vlog all over Karachi was my last destination. Vlogumentary. That's cool. Awesome. Islamabad. All right, we've got Duke Nukeman says if Bitcoin crashes, not much will happen to gold or silver because the money will be gone and the Bitcoin holders will have nothing to buy the metal. So there's no point in worrying about it, in my opinion. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, I don't think that would. I think it would have some marginal impact because I think people want to go somewhere that's more stable. Very good. All right, let's see here. And where are we at? Monday's MLK days. our markets open. They're going to be open in the east at the very. We will see the precious metal prices move based off of the European and the Asian markets, but the markets in the United States may not be open. All right, so glad you're here. Mike Herrera is here. All right, the Trump coin will be priceless one day. Well, they actually minted a whole lot of those suckers, but yeah, we'll see what happens with it. All right, it's the best rendition of that mugshot, by the way. Charlie says second on this one about the unboxing. And first handy says Eli. Thank you, Eli, on this one. And he says, by the way, love unboxings. The Don looks good. Thank you. Yes, indeed. I thought it was a pretty good captured image of the Don, Donald Trump, of that mugshot. It's about the best I've seen it. There's probably others that are close, but anyway, it's very good. All right. Let's see here. Third, Centimoco's Enterprise. Thank you. Yep, it's a rare unboxing video that I did earlier today. If you guys get a chance to check that out. Let's read this comment, and we'll take a look at the markets. Joke and Joe says, well, I disagree, but I still see the value in precious metals. At the end of the day, scarcity is value. Silver and gold are beautiful and scarce. Bitcoin is the most secure computer network in the world, with more runtime since inception than both Facebook and Amazon. The solidity and fairness of Bitcoin is its value, along with the scarcity of 21 million coins. Now, starting stacking silver just in case an EMP bomb goes off or the internet is taken away somehow. Smart move, Joke and Joe. Smart move indeed. Let's see here. Saj Habib, would I ever buy a Michelle Obama coin? Probably not. They sold Biden coins. I talked about that in the video too. Some sold Biden coins, and I wouldn't buy that either. Metal Seer, thank you, brother. Very kind of you, Metal Seer. He says a $5 super chat. Biggest risk with Bitcoin is losing your money when an exchange like FTX goes belly up. Yes, that's true. That's why it's good to have a hardware wallet, from what I understand. Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Bill Kuntz. I thank you. He says better entertainment than Fox Sports. Well, thank you, sir. Either you feel you have a very low opinion of Fox Sports, or you just really like the channel. I don't know. But thank you, brother. I appreciate that. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. We have got 66 Sam says, I think the blanks are smooth and the planchet has lip. You're right, 66 Sam. That's exactly right. People that have guessed this when I've asked that question in this video, if you want to see what I'm talking about, watch this video, the unboxing silver. Then you'll see what I'm talking about. Yay, Trumpy Bear. Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother. All right. Yep. Very kind. Let's refresh this now. See what the markets are doing now. We can see that there's been very marginal activity, not a lot of movement over the last, since the market opened. Not much movement at all. Gold is down $2.20, marginally. A little bit of a correction there, I guess, we'd say, from the highs that we saw earlier, which weren't much. Silver down 3 cents, $23.26. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Yes, indeed. Let's get back over here to the comments, see what people are saying here on this unboxing video, a rare unboxing video on this channel. If you've not seen it, it's something that is not advisable for a pure stacker. Oh, but before we get to that, Who's Your Stacker says, lip this, Sal. Oh, man. You know what? This is one of those times where I'm okay to get with Who's Your Stacker giving me some lip. Oh, yes, indeed. By the way, check out Who's Your Stacker's channel. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Who's Your Stacker? Got some really good shinies at the fun show. And he's back home safe and sound in the lovely state of southern Indiana. All right, Matt says, I enjoy the unboxings also. The Trump round I got recently says President Trump for second term. Being Canadian, I found it hilarious because it might actually happen and very well could. And this is what mine says. Mine says, wanted for second term, but doesn't actually have the name Trump on it. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. It just has an image, so I guess there's different versions of it out there. All right. Now we've got Merlin says, if you're going to stock copper, I've always thought it would be more profitable to buy it a retail store. Well, the best way to stack copper is to get a pre-82 Lincoln cents. Jay Munlees has been very kind to post a link to Hoosier Stackers channel. Thank you so much. And we got almost a 200 thumbs up in less than an hour. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Can we get there before the top of the hour? We have 2 minutes left. Let's see if we can do it real quick. Can we get 200 thumbs up in an hour? We have 2 minutes left. We actually have 1 minute left now. I can't see the running total on the like, so somebody's going to have to help me out here. But let's see if we can get to 200 thumbs up. Butts are flying effect is here. Thank you guys. So do we have a running total now of thumbs up? I don't know how close we are. Are we at 195 or are we at 190? It may not be doable, but we have less than a minute left now. And let's see here. And Silver Dart with a thumbs up. Thank you. Anybody know what the number is now? 198. So we need 2 more. Have a good night, Cybercurrent Twitcher. Michael K is showing 196. So we need to get 1 more. It's about to turn over to 7 o'clock, the top of the hour. Can we make it? Can we make it? Paula G says 200. I'm going to have to refresh my page. It takes me a little while to do this, to pop it up here. But we're at seconds before it hits over. Dennis says 197. I'm going to refresh my page, which I really shouldn't do. But because I got to click through all this stuff and get back to the live. And okay, we've got it. We did it. We're at 206. Thank you, guys. And we're right at 7. Thank you, guys. Awesome. Very kind of you indeed. All right. Thank you, guys. We did it. You guys are amazing. Or you did it. I didn't do it. You all did it. All right. And Moises Santos has subscribed to the channel. Just now seeing that. Thank you for that. And we also had SHPD retired. Also subscribed to the channel. SHPD. I wonder what town that is, or city that is. SH, maybe, I don't know, San Jose? No, that would be J. That would be a J, wouldn't it be? All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Thank you, guys. All right, and Two Brothers Stacking says, see you tonight, and he is here. We appreciate Two Brothers Stacking. You guys are awesome. Very good. Ron's basement rings a bell. You should clang 2 kilo bars together for every 100 likes. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I don't have a lot of fancy stuff here. I mean, some other channels have got a lot of good fancy sound effects and stuff like that. I apologize. I'm a little more simple here. But thank you. Let's see here. But I do appreciate you guys so much for being here. I can make a crazy sound, or I could get like a little bell or something. I could ring some bars. I could flip a coin. Let me flip a coin. Let me flip a silver coin here. Let me find something really cool to flip. Hold on. Here we go. This is for the... There we go. All right. Doomsayer is here. David McKenzie is with us. David McKenzie, thank you for the 209 thumbs up. I'm okay. Thank you. All right. We've made it. We have made it. Cemetery Shop. We'll get to this and we'll check out the markets again. A Cemetery Shop says this. It looks like the USPS had a look inside. The copper is interesting. I might have opted for a few more gold backs to make up the shipping minimum. Yeah, that's probably something I probably should have done. But I kind of was interested in what these blanks look like. And the Don, well, what can I say? Our choice, our one and future best president of all time. There you go. I'm a fan too. I'm rooting for him in the primaries. We'll vote for him in the primaries. Crispy Chris dropped out. Yep, he sure did. No love lost there. I was not a big fan of Chris Christie. I like this, but I miss the days of your push-ups. Well, Saj, Habib, I typically don't do the push-ups on Sunday nights, but we do it on Tuesdays and Fridays still, or any other nights. So stay tuned. And for those of you who don't know, on Tuesdays and Fridays, and any other day that I do live stream, every dollar donated via Super Chat, I do 1 push-up or exercise. Every dollar donated via PayPal, friends, and family, I do 2 of those exercises. So thank you so much. Just ring your balls. There you go, Dean. That's right. Just ring your balls. That might hurt a little bit. That might smart a bit, Dean. I think I'm going to leave my my testicular fortitude intact if I can, or fortitude rather. Very good. And we've got Carrie Turan says the following. Love your chunky coin, he says here. Maybe in the future those coppers will be worth it. Do the planchets have a rim? Yes, they do. The Trump round doesn't compare to my Marilyn Monroe rounds. Oh, man. Nice, Carrie Turan. That's awesome. All right, very good. Very good, very good. Carrie Turan. Let's see here. And let's see here. Very good. Carrie Turan. It looks like he's got a channel. Let me see here what we've got here. Does he have a channel? He does have a channel. Very good. All right. I'm going to subscribe to his channel. Look at that. See, when I press that subscribe button, it just lights up there. So very good. So he does a couple little videos from time to time. I guess he just started here not too long ago. Very cool, Carrie Turan. Nice. Nice little kitty, too. The Global Warmer is here. Welcome, Global Warmer. Good to see you, brother. Thank you so much. Very good. Oh, yeah. 66 Sam says, the Phoenix was beautiful, and I want one of those wooden coins. I'm glad it survived the packaging with damage to the product. Yes, 66 Sam, I'm glad, too. Very, very good. All right. We've got Tony Erickson says the blanks have a straight edge and the other has a raised edge. The planchets have a raised edge. You are absolutely correct, Tony. Way to go, brother. You nailed it. You nailed it. Lassie Farm is here. Lassie, good to see you, brother. I need to watch some of your videos. He's been traveling. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Carrie. And yes, Carrie Turan, check out his channel. Lassie Farm, thank you, brother. Good to see you. Stay safe. Stay warm if you have to travel. As though in the Midwest, it's pretty chilling over there. It's cold enough that it could freeze water if it was outside. You know, it's that cold. All right. Thank you, J.M. Elise, for posting a link to Carrie Turan's channel. Michael K. says, buy what you love what you buy. The hell with anybody's opinion. That's right, exactly. I mean, as long as you understand what you're buying, then very good. All right. All right, very good. All right, thank you. All right. Let's see here. Mike for Democracy is here. Mike, good to see you. Thank you, brother. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for giving me another chance. Glad you're here tonight. Pakistan says, I'm coming to the U.S. for July 4th. Let's do a vlogumentary together. I'm so close to 1,000 subs to monetize. Very cool. All right. Awesome, Pakistan. Yes, indeed. Congratulations. All right. Let's see here. Very good. And we've got Stacking Benjamin says, for me, I've tried to wrap my mind around Bitcoin, but I'm of the school, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. Yep, that's right. And the thing is, when you think about stocks, bonds, anything that you do, that you put money into a company, a share of a company, yes, they say, well, you invest in a company that has value. But in the end, it's a certificate or an electronic representation thereof of that particular asset, or that the value is in the company. But the thing is, that certificate could go away. Shares can be bought up, can be, or collapse or what have you. So there is that aspect of it too. I mean, I'm not knocking people that invest in the markets. People have made a lot of money in the markets, but nonetheless, it is an interesting concept when you invest in the stock market, cryptocurrencies, and again, even with some of the things like with bonds, your money is kind of tied up in those for a while, but those are some of the more safer ones that you can do as well too. In fact, Constitutional Stacker has put some money into one that has really, really good return. So yeah, anyways, but very good. Nice. Chuck Plata is here. Oh man, he's rubbing it in. It's a bit cool. 72 degrees in Puerto Rico. Crazy. Very good. Let's see here. Mike for Democracy. I wonder if we are being told Bitcoin ETFs are now okay, although risky to get us to use electronic currency. That could be the case. It is interesting that they would choose that. Why? Why do this? I guess it's BlackRock that's heading it up, and it is to get us more comfortable. You think about it, an ETF, which is essentially, I think most would agree, is an exposure to an asset's price, not the asset itself. When the asset itself is something that literally is just digits on a screen, or a digital represent. I mean, it's digital. That's what Bitcoin is. So it's interesting. It's interesting how that works. By the way, Tom Larson is here tonight, and another thing too is a lot of us are used to using digital money right now. Every time we use a credit card, every time we use a debit card, every time we do e-checks, we're in essence using digital currency, just not tracked. And that's the fear I have with central bank digital currencies is they're going to be able to track, they're going to be able to utilize a lot of different things to either decrease or increase the velocity of money, or punish you with it. By the way, Rathna Reddy has subscribed to the channel. Wow, very cool. I like that I can see that. Sometimes I miss him in the earlier, but anyways, very good. Okay, thank you so much, Bill457. Have a good night, my brother. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Yes, indeed, very good. The digits are transferring funds for goods. Yes, that's right. All right, let's take a look at the markets again. We can see they are alive, but they are not well. Well, no, they're well. They're just kind of hanging out. They're down a little bit. So not a lot of activity tonight. They are just down slightly. Gold down $2.10. Silver down 4 cents. It's kind of where it has been for most of the night. Platinum is waking up a little bit, up $2. And palladium is up $6. Look how close platinum and palladium are together. Less than $100 difference between the two. We could see them lock into parity very, very soon. We'll find out. All right, let's see here. Now let's continue to press on forward here. We've got Eric says, love the pickup, Sal. The Chunky Phoenix is excellent. And I can certainly approve of the Trump round as your copper. The blank versus planchet would be smooth versus upset. Raise rim. That's exactly right. Smooth, and where you can see where it's been stamped out from one direction, and the planchet is where the rim has been upset. In other words, we've teased the rim, teased it like crazy. We've made fun of it, so we've caused the rim to be upset. You know, that's right. Even copper can be easily triggered. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you. Do you want a real world example of what the difference between a round and a planchet is? If you've not seen the video, I hope you will check it out, but I'm going to show you here how this works. This is going to be very triggering for some people, so I apologize in advance if you are very sensitive to this material. Please do not plug your ears. You're going to want to still hear this anyway. You're going to still want to see this and hear this. Stay tuned here. All right, here we go. All right, hold on a second here. Let me make this thing happen. All right, there we go. This, my friends, is a blank. All right? And we are going to now insult and make fun of this blank, so much so that it's going to get very upset. All right, here we go. And we're going to turn it into a planchet very soon here. Here we go. All right? You are an idiot. You're all scuffed up. You're all dinged up looking there. I can see where you've been punched out. And you just are ugly looking. You're like nothing but a piece of scrap metal. You're ugly. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're idiotic. Your breath stinks. You tone easily. You're yucky. You're too soft at times. Copper, you're just ugly like in this state. You're ugly. You're ugly. You're so ugly that I can't think of any other word to call you other than being ugly and stupid. All right, transformation begins. Look at that. It's now upset. He is now hurt, upset. Look at that. Now, what happened here, folks? Here's the reason why they call it upset. There's something called an upset mill. All right? And as you can see, the edges have been upset. That's what it means. So you see how it's raised up a little higher on this edge here? That's what happens. That's why they call it upset. If you compare it to the blank, it's actually a smaller diameter because it actually compresses that and pulls it up through the lip that it comes through. That's why they call it an upset mill. It's not like it's crying. And that's not what happens. That's exactly right. It's the raised edges. So, yes, indeed. This has not been on Copperhead Road, by the way. And even this is still kind of dinged up a little bit. But this is what happens before they get struck. Now, they typically are... thank you, Dennis Niemeyer. But, yeah. And it does have an odor to it. But the reason why it has an odor to it is because it has been touched by human hands along the process and has been handled. All right, very good. That's right. A gold chick, I was talking to a metal disc. We've reached the epitome of success on this channel when I can maintain viewership from talking to an inanimate object on screen here. Actually, no, I take that back. We've lost about 25 viewers doing that. Sorry about that. All right. Very good. Have a little fun there. So that is the upsetting process. Some of you may have learned something. Others may have just been, yeah, what the heck is going on here? But thanks for putting up with me. I wish I could turn copper into gold. Yep, Tony Erickson, you guessed it. You got a good job on that. Tomoko's Enterprise says here, now there's a sight to behold is the South fella back on the torch, or do you have a furnace now? That Trump one is a mixed reaction. No more politics from me here. Yeah, I do have not a furnace, but I've got a kiln, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. It's a, I guess it is a furnace. It is, but it's where I pour it in and I pour the silver. I want to get a furnace where I can cast it, where I put the silver in and just melts into the cast, into the mold. I would much rather have that, but I don't know where to find one. If anybody knows, let me know. Let me know. All right, very good. All right, Mike, I'm glad you like that, Mike for Democracy. Had a little fun with that. Copper. Insulting the copper round. All right, very good. Yeah, let's see here. We've got this. Like an NPC, you'll get 1 million subscribers. There you go. An NPC, non-participating player, right? Non-playable character. Is that what that's what that means? And let's see here. Liquid Electrum says the planchets have the raised edge. The blanks are flat. That's right, exactly. Boom, Shalaka. You nailed it. Liquid Electrum is the man. And we've got Liquid Electrum also says here, there is a whole process to raise the edge in preparation for the design. The blanks get turned into planchets and then become coins. That's right. Exactly right. Exactly right. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. And Clear Lake Drive, Sal, awesome unboxing. Buy what you like. Just make sure you like what you buy after you buy it. That's right. Good point. Good point. Yeah, very good. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I guess there's been some issues with the post office, hasn't there, in the last farm. I hope they do fix that. Yeah, because it's like crazy. All right, Dennis, the global warmer with hanging loose there with a thumbs up and an algorithmic hanging loose. Thank you, brother. Fred Pitterpatter here says this. Isn't the Donald a beautiful, handsome man? Excellent choice. MAGA silver is pure American silver. The Donald will MAGA again. Double MAGA change constitution and allow 4 terms like socialist cripple FDR. Yeah, I think they, I don't know. It's, I think that is a constitutional amendment, right? You can't run more than 2 terms, but I think 2 terms is enough for president. Yes, indeed. All right. In fact, I kind of wouldn't mind just having 1 6-year term for each president. That way they don't have to worry about re-election, and they can work for the people. They can spend time working for the people because, typically when presidents get elected, very early on in the administration, they have to start thinking about a re-election. That's what they do. Oh, the Global Warmer just dropped 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Thank you, Global Warmer. You were the man. Well done, my brother. If you received a channel membership from any of the gifters tonight, like the global warmer. Give them a big thank you. Yes. Yeah, without good postal service, we are done. Yep, I think you're right, Lassie Farm. We still do need mail to be carried, and it's got to be reliable. It really, really does. You're well said. Very good. Let's see here. Let's see here. That's right. Butterfly effect. That's exactly right. Senators used to be appointed by state legislatures. That's exactly right. That's the way it was done. It was not an elected position by the direct public. It used to be an appointed position. I think in some ways that probably would be better too. We elect the legislators because that's kind of what a republic is. A republic, really, in a sense, is a very deliberative type of democracy. Yes, indeed. Micro-democracy, speaking of which, you can't serve more than 2 terms, but one can run as many times as they want, and many have. Let's see here. Well, per Grant. Grant was far before FDR, but FDR served 4 consecutive presidential terms. But yeah, you can run as many times as you want. Like, for instance, Grover Cleveland, he ran for president 3 times and served 2 non-consecutive terms. Let's see here. But FDR was able to serve 4. And that was long after President Grant. Now, if Trump ends up winning the election this year, then he will be the second president to run for president 3 times and serve 2 non-consecutive terms, just like Grover Cleveland did. But we'll see. Yes, indeed. Very good. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see. Very good. Pakistan. Yes, I'm near the nation's capital area, and it is chilly here. Yes, indeed, it is. Yeah, technically, he couldn't run. That's right, Butterfly Reflect. He could not run. In fact, he could barely walk. But believe it or not, he could walk for a bit. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Now, we're going to D here. But, the interesting thing about, I'll just say this as we continue to press on, just some interesting thoughts here. So presidents, see if anybody understands how this could work. Let's say that Biden runs for president this year, and he decides to choose Barack Obama as his running mate. And let's say Joe decides to resign shortly after he's elected, or shortly after he's inaugurated. If he wins the election, could Barack Obama serve as president, even though he wasn't elected to the position? So he was elected twice to serve as president, but could he serve, in effect, a 3rd term as a vice president who becomes a president? Does anybody know the answer to that? I don't think he can, but I'd be very curious to see if that's the case. Dennis Niemeyer, thank you. Appreciate that. Glad you enjoyed that. But in that, there's an interesting thing there. Very good. Very good. 5 a.m. Best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. That's right. That's what I have. Okay, so Mike for Democracy says that that Obama is not eligible to serve as VP. Okay, very good. All right. I was curious about that, if he could or could not. So he cannot. Okay, very good. I was wondering about that. Very good. I didn't think he could, but it's an interesting thing. I wonder what law would prohibit him from doing that, though. I'm curious. I'm sure, but anyways, very good. All right. That is interesting. All right. All right. Now, we have got Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Some great points out on this unboxing video I did today. Says, some of us enjoy a break from the norm. There's nothing wrong with that. I see several others have already nailed the blank versus planchette question. On the subject of mintages, I just covered the extremely low 5K mintage of a gold half sovereign in a video. Yep, I saw that. It was a really good video. Yes, indeed. Yep, Mike Johnson is third in line for the presidency. Yep, for sure. All right. All right. Michelle Mabel. Sounds like Superheart is a former Rush Limbaugh fan. Very good. All right, we've got Sir Alfred says, a solid podcast. Those cryptos have really taken money away from the silver gold over the past decade or so. I think in a pretty big part they, and I say big fart, in a big part they have. We just got this across the bow from No IQ. Very kind $25 PayPal. Very kind of you, No IQ. He says this. I agree about the 6-year term. He or she might need time to fix some things. Exactly right. That's why I think 6 years is a good time to really get the administration in and going. They're not focusing on re-election and then get some things done. Well said. I agree. Thank you, No IQ. Appreciate that, and thank you for the kind PayPal donation. Very kind of you. He did that PayPal friends and family. Very kind. That is awesome. So he's listening. He just let's kind of listen in the background. Thank you, No IQ. You were the man. All right. And let's see here. We have got up here Rondo Tosin, and we'll look at the markets after this. I'd buy that coin of Trump. I'd even pay full premium for it. Good luck with a Biden coin, though. You may have to remelt it to move it. Yeah, they actually sold them in JM Bullion Biden coins. It's crazy. Captain Obvious is here. Did you get paid already for your 2-ounce silver, or do I need to order one so you can get paid? Yep, the Mint does it in advance. Captain Obvious, I get about $1.50 per round. So I've already been paid for those, but don't let that deter you or whatever. But thank you, brother. Yeah, they're still available. Thank you, my friend. Good to see Captain Obvious. So good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Stacking Benjamin says, I'd agree with the Trump. However, a single round for pure novelty is welcome, and just knowing your area and politics would also have an influence on it. Yep, that's exactly right. Yep, novelty is certainly a thing for sure to think about with this stuff. Happy Tiger is here. Good to see you. And let's see here. Yes, that's right. Butterfly effect is exactly correct. It's Congress, specifically the House of Representatives, that has the power of the purse. They're the ones where all spending begins in the House of Representatives. And then it usually gets back to the Senate, and then they reconcile bills between the two. It comes back to the House, I think, and then it gets sent to the president for signature. All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, let's take a look at the markets. What are the markets telling us now? I'm going to refresh these here. Again, not a lot of activity tonight. It's been a relatively quiet night in terms of the markets here. Silver is down 3 cents, kind of where it has been most of the night, to $23.26. Gold is down $2.30. Very good. All right, No IQ is here. They say I'm not, but I really am. That's right. No IQ is here, literally in the flesh. I mean, not right beside me, but he's there at his domicile, in his location. Yes, indeed. Very good. Very good. Oh, man, Paula G pulled out her Beavis and Butthead collection yesterday. Laughed myself to sleep. Yes, Beavis and Butthead were awesome. Shut up, bum much. I need some TP for my bunghole. Actually, believe it or not, there really is, I kid you not, a Beavis and Butthead silver 1-ounce coin. Yes, indeed. They've got some new episodes now. They're pretty good. Oh, yeah. I scored that Beavis and Butthead coin. Oh, Captain Obvious with a 10 spot. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Says, we frozen and cold here. Temps are at 0 degrees. Wow. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, 90 seconds till the kangaroo drop. Perth Mint. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Man, I don't even remember what my account login is there. I'm probably going to sell out, won't it? Dang it. Yeah, looks like I'm going to sell out of the for that coin. It probably will sell out very quickly. I'd like to get it, but I don't. I'm here on this site right now, and it's going to open up how many minutes? 5 minutes? 90 seconds? Dang it! I thought that was last weekend, but man, let me see here. You know what? Let me just see here. I might try to log in to my Perth Mint account. I might try to just bear with me, guys. I know I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna see. What the heck? I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Oh boy, I don't know. Let's see here. It's been so long since I've ordered from the Perth Mint. I don't know my login details. Yeah, crap. Let's see here. I don't know. Man, I should have pre-planned this, shouldn't I have? Let me see here. I'm going to see if I can, oh boy, let's see here. All right, let me just try something here. Sorry, guys, bear with me. We're going to look at these marks. I might try this. I might actually try this. See if I can get this thing. I don't know. Okay. Just bear with me, guys. So I think I want to get this coin. If I can. Oh, man. An account could not be found for the provider user ID. Well, then why the heck would you send me this thing if it wasn't there? Oh, boy. It should say it doesn't exist. Let's try this again. With a different email address. There's only 2 email addresses I know that this thing works with. Nope, it doesn't show it. Okay. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong. Metal Seer. Metal Seer says here, to be eligible to serve as Vice President of the United States, a person must meet the same qualifications as the President, including not having previously served 2 terms as President. Thank you, Metal Seer. Thank you for that. That's awesome. Thank you indeed. I wonder what happened to my account. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. Looks like I'm going to miss out on that coin because this is probably going to sell out. Yeah, Metal Cedar with the win on that. Thank you. All right. Oh, Lassie Farm. Lassie Farm. I just missed that. I'm sorry, Lassie Farm. Lassie Farm with a 10 spot says, Sal, you should do voice work over for TV. Well, thank you. Well, you know what? I tell you what. You have a great voice too, brother, and you could very easily do that as well too. Mike for Democracy says that's under the 12th Amendment of the Constitution. Thank you. Thank you. So that's under the 12th Amendment. Thank you. Very cool. All right. Man, okay, let's see here. Silverstruck says collecting is a very personal thing. If you love the piece and it makes you happy, then get it. The Perth Mint's 2 ouncer is a very nice collectible. Copper planchet versus blank round. My guess is the difference in the rim. Yep, you're right. Silverstruck, exactly right. All right. And look at this. We've got Tony Erickson says, bam, one more shot. We don't need push-ups and curls. We just need the great content you keep producing. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. Wow. Very cool. Thank you, brother. I try my best. And, the only thing about the push-ups when I do it is you're kind of hearing me count. I am actually doing the exercises, but I do tend to lose viewers sometimes when I do that. But I kind of like to do it for fun, but I don't know. I might have to do a poll about that, see what you guys say about that. But thank you so much. Lassie Farm's got a Mike emoticon. That's cool. Good job. That's a nice looking Mike emoticon on that one, Lassie Farm. That's pretty cool. Sabinator is here. Thank you again, Tony Erickson. I appreciate that so much. You're very kind. All right, let's see here. We've got Javisco, 3 Visco. I bought a couple of tubes of copper metals or rounds. They have Christmas images stamped on them. And I gave some away as Christmas trinkets. SD Bullion Hero Bullion sold some nice ones. What did you pay for them? Because I remember you could get them for 99 cents. Now you'd be hard pressed to find them for under $2. For sure. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Let's see. All right. What are we at? Yes, metal song. Maybe next time, Pakistan. Yes, indeed. I appreciate it. Maybe, yeah, pop in. Maybe on Tuesday or Friday of next week we can do that. And Dan Cooper says here, dude buys 20 copper blanks planchets instead of paying a couple bucks more and getting an ounce of silver. Well, I tell you what, it was, yep, I could have bought a couple more ounces, but the thing is I was just very curious about the copper rounds. How's that? So, yes, indeed. I saved about, it's not just a couple, it would have been about $7 or $8 more to do that. All right, very good. And we've got Gold and Silver says, been stacking copper pennies up to 41 rolls now from change. Good job. That's probably the best way to do it, is to stack copper pennies. The easiest way. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Put a little more chaser in, and we're actually done with the coffee. Copper is novelty. That's right. I said it wasn't a wise decision, but I was just really more curious about these things than anything else. And Cemetery Shop says, we're all entertained by whatever you do. Even those who are put off by your antics plays well on Silver Boulevard. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Cemetery Shop. Yeah, I mean, I can't please everybody, but I don't go out of my way to offend either. But thank you. Skate Army, Sal. I had it in the cart and it got evaporated. 2-second sellout. Wow. Skate Army. So it looks like I wouldn't have been successful anyway. Thank you, Skate Army. That is crazy. 2-second sellout. Thank you for letting me know. And by the way, good to see T-Girl Amber says that Rams versus Lion in an hour. Go Rams. All right, very good. See what happens. My Browns got defeated yesterday, I think. Not that I pay much attention to football, but I digress. David G says, thanks, Sal. Nice 2 ounce. In 100 years, it'll be just like the 1924 peace dollar is today. Slurp on, bro. And gave some of the Trump rounds for Christmas presents. There you go. Yes, indeed. Awesome. All right. And T-Girl Amber bought 10 pounds of copper pennies. Wow. What did you pay per penny, if you don't mind me asking, or copper cents? Yeah, Jeff Nelson, I think for stacking, it's best not to buy copper like I did. Stacking Lincoln cents might be a different matter, but space is an issue for sure. But you're right. If you're stacking, you don't want to really, if you're buying stackables, you want to buy silver and gold. Yes, indeed. Mike for Democracy, who would believe that GB would be ahead of Dallas, 48-24? Yes, indeed. Crazy. Now what does GB stand for again? I'm sorry. Dallas Cowboys, but what is GB? Dang, I'm not up on it a whole lot. Jonathan Britton gets free copper, so there you go. If it's free, you can't beat that. And as long as you have storage space for it, like stacking cents, 82 cents, and that's definitely a good way to do it. Yes, indeed. Yep, scrap copper is a way to get it as well, too. I got some copper wire and some fittings that I got from places. Oh, Green Bay Packers, thank you. Green Bay Packers. I was trying to think in my head. Whenever I see GB, I automatically think Great Britain. I automatically go to Great Britain. But it is Green Bay. Thank you, Tom. You got it, too. Thank you. Yes, indeed. All right. Silver Dart says, love it all, Sal. What's the size of those nice copper blanks? Well, they're 1 ounce. I actually haven't weighed them, but I think they're both 1 ounce size. Yeah, I don't really watch much football either, but anyways. Gold and Silver says, The DJ Tay round is cool. I have an older one. Got it to melt. There's a lot of different Trump rounds out there. You know what? I have a Rand Paul round, actually, that I really like. Rand Paul for president 2016, which was pretty cool. And also somewhere I also have a double-sided Al Gore and George W. Bush round. That's right. One side has got Al Gore on it. The other side has George Bush. That was back during the 2000 election when they didn't know who was going to be president for the longest time. Norwegian Maid says, very interesting and advice for stacking. We're thinking, Norwegian Maid, I don't know if you're still with us tonight, but I always appreciate you. She says, probably do my stacking all wrong. No, I don't. Here's the thing. Usually by what I like to look at or has a message I like. Thanks for the info. Well, Norwegian Maid, please don't. I hope you didn't take this the wrong way. There are some rounds with messages on them that I think will do well. And really, if you like them, that's the most important thing. But there's some things that have messages on them that are very controversial one way or the other, which means you might be limiting onto who you could sell it to. That's all I was saying with that. But the thing is, if you're buying some things that you enjoy because you enjoy the design of it, nothing wrong with that at all. I didn't mean to say not to do that at all, because I did it. But anyways, very good. A Kanye West coin with Taylor Swift on the back. There you go. That's right. Didn't he take the mic away from her back in some award show? Yeah, there you go, John Knox. I like that. Rand Paul would be a great VP pick. Apparently, he's already picked out his VP. Knows who it is, but isn't keeping it close to the cuff. Mark McPhenomenon. Wonder if this applies to goldbacks. Florida could be ground zero for gold and silver. I think potentially it could. Yeah. Mr. Dreams. Thank you, Mr. Dreams. So good to see you. Yeah, and this video I did about the unboxing, make no mistake, buy what you enjoy. And if you can find a copper round or a silver round with a message on it that you enjoy or is controversial, as long as you enjoy it and you like it and you bought it for a fairly close to spot, you're still doing pretty good. Because even if somebody doesn't like the message on it, if they can get it from you for closest spot, they'll probably take it anyway and just sell it. So there is that possibility to think about too. Just as a little bit less liquid, as they say. All right. BRNC says, your unboxing videos are way better than you rambling about the same thing for 12 minutes twice a day. Please do more. I like the copper blanks. Well, that's an insult as well as it's a, it's an insult. But anyways, you think it's rambling, but they don't do as well. And I don't think I ramble, but anyways, all right. Annie Oakley says, nice haul, Sal. Thank you so much, Annie. Appreciate that. And by the way, we at ABRNC, I talked a lot in that video too. T-Girl Amber, unboxings are fun, but be more fun if I was operating the packages. Sal with a knife, good thing you ain't a moil. That's right, exactly. Very good. And let's see here. We've got Creek Runner, love the Trump coin. Thank you so much. And Red Crawler says, great pickups, Uncle Sal. 2-ounce chunky silver coins are outstanding. U.S. Mint. If you're watching, make one. There you go. Yes, indeed. It would be nice to see a 2-ounce collectible piece from the United States Mint. There was a 2.5-ounce collectible silver medal. But anyways, I digress. We have Bikini Woman says here, Sal, you made me smile again. I am the kind of stacker collector you are because I love the things you bought. Copper is one of my favorite, and Perth Mint Dragons and Phoenix are also favorite designs of mine, especially with the Queen on it. And Mr. T, I adore him, so I would love to have a coin with him on it. I think he's working hard to save the world from all the bad guys. Doesn't matter to me that I'm a Canadian. I still love him. Yes, indeed, Mr. T is awesome. Yes, indeed. I must have mentioned him in this video. I don't remember doing it. Melt it. There you go. Melt it, melt it. Let's see here. Where are we at? Good crowd here tonight. Let's look at the markets again. Look at this, folks. Wow. sometimes this happens, and here we are, about almost 15 minutes to the hour. Silver is actually up slightly, a very, very slight increase. Yes, indeed. Wow, crazy, crazy. Silver's up a little bit. Not enough to measure on the scale, but it's up 0.02%. Gold is now down $1.30. Yeah, U.S. Mint, it would be nice if they made a 10-ounce bar, but they won't do it. And they don't need to do it because they sell so many Eagles. It would actually be very difficult for them to get the resources to set it up to manufacture those, because it would take away resources from them producing Eagles. And I don't know how they did the 5-ounce in America the Beautiful coins, but not very many of those sold compared to Eagles. All right. There's the global warmer back with us. And let's see here. All right. We've got Gold Maple. I love your pickup sound. My favorite was a 2-ounce Myth and Legends 2022 Phoenix from the Perth Mint. Yes, I like that coin. The coin is stunning. I don't care much about copper planchets and blanks. I think planchets have a more flatter face compared to the blanks, which are rounded. Let me know if I'm right. Sorry, Gold Maple. You had it backwards. You were wrong. And we're good. All right, let's see here. Sabinator. Like the 2-ounce Chinese coin, I have 20 of the 20 of the Trump coins, so all good here. Don't know about the copper, though. So do people actually buy that stuff? Well, apparently they've got a lot of those, and I don't know how and why they got them, but some people do buy that stuff. I know I bought those, but I imagine they'll probably have them for a while. All right. We've got Codpug says, I buy the Bidens, too. Who knows? Oh, okay, so Codpug does buy the Biden coins. Who knows? We got one more year. Something can happen with those rounds. May become valuable above spot. Potentially. We'll see, but I kind of doubt it. I don't know. World Money Wins says here. I always thought blanks and planchets were the same thing. Stared deeply into my eyes. Yet, believe it or not, they are not the same thing. Believe it or not. All right. All right. Let's press on forward here. All right, come on now. Let me get my mouse back. Homestead Aquarius says, I can't tell the difference. Nice round. All right. Well, if you come back on the live stream, I actually showed the difference between the two. And, all right, Red Crawler, I'm heavily censored on YouTube. I'm always over the target. There you go, Red Crawler. Yep. It's crazy. It's crazy. Wasilla Stacker, the blank on the right, the planchet is on the left. Well, what part, right or left on the video? I'm not sure, but anyways. And 23 Keith Daniels, out of all the Trump images, this is a good one. Yes, that's one of the reasons why I got it too. It is a nice image. It's one of the better ones of Trump. I mean, it's of the mugshot. Trump 2024 from Rosenfeld Relics. Thank you, sir. And let's see here. We've got Gold Maple. And going on there. Very nice round. Perth Mint does exquisite designs. Yes, they do. Good stuff. Jigsaw Jazz is here. Tim Gibson is with us. Welcome. Good to see Mike Raymer still here with us tonight. And we've got Wasilla Stacker says, controversial is an understatement. All right. If I were an American, I would still vote Republican, but I would vote for Ron DeSantis. Trump would not get my vote for second term. All right. Trump 24 says D. Beckman. And Vocal Fry from Voltan or Olknaku. Johnny B. Awesome pickup, Sal. Our next president sure does look great on that coin. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Matt Bindner with an algorithmic hamburger on this one. Thank you. Now I'm hungry for a hamburger. Yes, indeed. Very good. And we've got Key West. Or Jay West. I'm sorry, not Key West. Jay West. It says here, and I quote, The phoenix is in no way a representative of Christianity. It's an illuminous, a Freemason symbol, and as much is actually what's called the eagle on our currency. And no eagle, it's their phoenix. Yep. All right. Thank you. Thank you. And let's see here. Very good. Oh, yeah. Let's get over here. We've got gold maple. Let's see here. Okay, let's refresh these and see what we popped up here recently. Let's just go down the list here from the top. Planchets have rims. That's right. That's right. Rounded rims. David Williams says, bullion dealer here in Australia got some of the Trump rounds. They sold out in minutes. Wow. That's amazing. In Australia, of all places. J.T. Piallo, thank you for mentioning our Christian belief of our view of Christ. Thank you. Appreciate that. No problem, my friend. And thanks, Wolfman Jack. Thank you. Rizzo. Is that Frank Rizzo? Don't know. Dan Rumble says, my Trump round, the Great Manga King, was not low premium, but will be one of the last bullion pieces I let go of. All right, awesome. Very, very cool. And we've got Ronald Hall says, Biden round, I would have not, did not buy one, but in retrospect have bought and will buy more of various images of Trump. There you go. There's a lot of them. You could probably do a collection of those. JL696 says, I have a 2024 Trump round. Does Disney coin still produce those? It's controversial for some, but I got it for its potential collector value. I kind of like the round you got. I may pick up one of those too. Regardless, I won't be getting a tube of them. I usually just buy silver eagles. Those you can sell anywhere. That's exactly right. True that. Yep. Exactly. All right. That sound you heard, by the way, was the sound of me hitting the microphone with my coffee cup. I apologize for that after the fact because I did it first and then I apologized. I did not mean to do it. Let's take a look at the markets. Maybe I'll redeem myself with this. Gold is now down only $1.10 and silver is showing its first gain of the night. Silver is up 1 red cent tonight, up 0.04% to $23.30. There it is. Wow, crazy, crazy. All right. Let's see here. So there's where the markets are. So the only metal that's down right now is gold, and it's only down slightly. Platinum up. Now look at that. Silver is now moved back into the previous column, where it's now down just up 0.02%. So there's some resistance, we're saying, with silver tonight. It's better to apologize than to ask for permission. That's right. Exactly right. Very good. All right. Paula G is back. Welcome back, Paula G. Platinum up 2, palladium up 6. All right, TNT Cycles. That's a great DJT round. Thank you, sir. TNT Cycles. You Be Stupid says, don't worry about the soy boys and the snowflakes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He's the best president the country ever had. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, he was very effective, all things considered, in his first 4 years. That's for sure. Brad Mixon says, unboxing videos are my favorite. It's like window shopping for me. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that. Yes, indeed. Russell Brown says, hey, Sal, do you know the difference between gold and silver versus Bitcoin? One solar EMP or nuclear, and Bitcoin is gone. Yet precious metals will still be there. Exactly right. And I mentioned that in the video as well, too. Prospector James Marshall on this unboxing video says, love the unboxing video, Sal, but not as much as I love the Trump coin. I don't even live in the U.S. Cheers to all of you, my friends south of the border. Thank you so much. He's from Canada. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. And you've got a good guy running for prime minister up there, by the way. Forget his name, but Pierre something, I think. And that guy is sharp as a tack. Yes, indeed. All right. Ambassador G. Carr says this. Let's get to this and put that there. And let's see, make sure we can be ultimately effective. I've got to do this. So Ambassador G-Car, as a believer in both metals and Bitcoin, your claim Bitcoin will disappear. Hold on a second here. Why is this not? Will disappear as about as feasible as your U.S. government outlawing individual holding of silver, just as your thieving President Roosevelt did when he outlawed gold in 1933. Not impossible, but not very likely. Other cryptos are a completely different matter. In the words of Larry Leopard, all crypto apart from Bitcoin is fraud. Of course, gold and silver are classified as speculative by all who don't physically hold it, the same as they do with all investments. Why do you think crypto heads hold physical Bitcoin as a hedge? Because of the falling fiat currency, Sal. Same reason you do. Well, physical Bitcoin is kind of a misnomer. The only way you can hold it physically is in a hardware wallet. And again, no electricity. You won't be able to work with it. And like you said, it's probably highly unlikely, but the thing is, the power grid is under some serious stress right now. In fact, I talked to somebody today that says that it's a pretty delicate situation on the East Coast as we head to winter, but there's a lot of things that's been band-aids put on the electrical grid for the East Coast that really they need to do more. But anyways, you also have those different types of silver as well. Sal finds silver, fractional coins, numismatics, and in gold you have goldbacks. Probably just time until silver does so. Whatever they can make money. I normally like and agree with your summations, though will not on this one. Well, the thing is, though, Ambassador, there's nothing you said there that I disagree with either completely, although we both agree it's probably unlikely, but Bitcoin could disappear if there's an electrical grid or something like that. You've opened it as a possibility. Number two is really the point of the video was what happens to gold and silver if Bitcoin crashes or just goes away. And you've not addressed that point. I'd be very curious to see what your thoughts are on that. Edward Dodward says, there was this website before social media where people posted images of their cats on scanners. Some willing, some not. They focused on the negative comments. Interesting. Okay. Fascinating. Ken Peters says, or what happens to Bitcoin or electricity is gone. Kind of talk a little bit about that as well, too, but probably highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. All right. Mike Raymer says here on this unboxing video the following. Hey, Sal, really dig the copper rounds. Always been curious myself. As stacking goes, wouldn't really fit in, but hey, stack what like. That's what I always was told. Great Phoenix round. I buy a lot of generic rounds, Buffaloes, and I've got a Trump round myself. I know you're saying don't buy, but they're pretty cool. Great, but yeah, and that's just it. I'm saying don't buy as a stacking device. In other words, don't buy a monster box of Trump coins. Probably not advisable. But anyways, yeah, that's the difference. But I'm not saying not to buy it for fun, for curiosity's sake. Yes, indeed. All right. Edward Dodward says, do you worry when all your comments are too supportive? No, because I never have to worry about that because I get a lot of negative comments, or I get some negative comments too. Nice, beautiful look. And usually I like the comments, or I'm fine with the comments, as long as they're not overly rude. I've had to block some people, but usually it takes a bit for me to do that. I usually don't just do it right outright. It takes, if they're consistent or persistent in being just totally trolling, then I'll block them. Edward says, people collect items with swastikas too. Yep, they sure do. They sure do. And it's a very narrow market for that material, but it is there. Southside Frankie says, I like the Trump rounds. There are many millions who voted for Trump, and they are historic too. Not sure about the copper blanks though. Nope, you're right. A good point, Southside Frankie. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? Down with the thickness, Electrum. That's right. I'm down with the thickness. Oh, yeah, most definitely. And let's see here. Where are we at? We have D. Dexter says, very nice. I have to watch what I order from JM Bullion because I have received silver BU coins with fingerprints where the coin was pinched to put it in the cheap flip. Someone doesn't know how to hold a coin and that can cost the company. Yep, I've had problems with JM Bullion too several times. I've been very disappointed with how they handle some of the stuff. Very good. All right. Bummed to miss that drop. Can I get a rift? Yes, I know. I tell you what, it is suck. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't really try too hard to get into the Perth Mint website. But I tell you what, stay tuned. We might see one of the USA dealers, maybe APMEX or somebody might carry it. Secondary market, we'll see here. And, oh, I'm with you, Mark B. I can't believe it either. It's insane. A lot of that comes from TikTok, I think. People have been propagandized on TikTok against Jewish people. It's insanity. Absolute insanity. And George Palmer says, brother, have a generic coin or junk silver before I get any money from me. All right. And David Metcalf says, interesting stuff indeed. Love the copper rounds. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Rhonda, wow, that's a good image of Trump. Yeah, it is. That's part of one of the reasons why I got it. It's hard to get him, a really good rendition of him on coins. Yes, indeed. Yes, we don't know. 79, I don't know where she is. She's been here relatively recent. We've not seen Love Button in quite a while. Goods to Ski says, sign me up, Sal, a symbol of sanity, embodied on sweet silver. I love Trump and I'm a Canadian. Can't wait till the World Economic Forum socialists are kicked out of Canada and the U.S. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, Goodsky. Appreciate that. Try my best. David says, the copper you can sell to hunters, they prefer copper bullets because they go further. But pure copper bullets, usually copper and lead, copper jacket of lead. Copper obviously is used for currency. As HGF happens, I would trade a roll of TP with some fool that wants to trade silver for it. There we go. All right. Heather is here. Welcome, Heather. Good to see you. I like silver bullion with the British rockers. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Although those are most of the collectible pieces, Heather. I've not seen a bullion version of those coins, but I think they're definitely they're nice though. But yeah, I do like those series. I think most of those are coming from. Well, I know there's an AC/DC coin. There's an Iron Maiden coin, Elton John. I think those are all British coins though. And Queen is a British coin. Silver Struck says, silver to digital currency is interesting. Great topic. Hold on a second here. Gold works against the dollar. Why won't it post? Come on, you son of a motherless goat. Get on there. Gold works against the dollar, as we all know. So why can't silver work against digital currency? Listen to the end. Thank you, Sal. Thank you, my friend. Yep. I can't silver work against digital currency. Yeah, I think it could. I think we could have a silver-backed digital currency. There's been some attempts at it. None have been terribly successful, but there has been like one of them I can think of is called Silver Token. But I digress. From 8 years, Royal Canadian Mint 2015 catalog, Ed Starr was not impressed from that 8 years ago. The poured silver bar from Faithful to the End says, you're funny, thank you. We like to have a little bit of fun on this channel. Even 8 years ago, we like to. Let's take a look at the market again. All right, look at this. Silver's back down now. 79 could be the Sal Stalker in the background. She could be. She might just not be saying anything. That's right, Red Crawler. Very well could be the case. So we see gold down $1.40. Silver down 1 cent. There it is. Platinum up 2. Palladium up 7 now. Yes, indeed. Crazy, crazy. All right. That's where the markets are heading for us tonight. Crazy, crazy. Nick Guzilian says, eye-opening. I wasn't aware of Still Keeping One's Experience. Thanks for the video. Thank you. A long time ago. All right, very good. And Bad kitty, bad kitty. Don't eat the gold. That's right. For that bad kitty, not going to do it. Del Rugby, thanks for great warning about YouTube phishing scam. Back 8 years ago. Crazy stuff that happened. That Del Rugby's still around. And the Cha Cha Fowl says the cat wins hands down. That's right. The cat is always the winner. That's right with this. Silver Rookie, really beautiful Roo, and it passes the kitty test for sure. Yes, indeed, it sure does. That's right. And we've got Salboy says here, spending some big bucks, I see. Nice, Kangaroo. Had the kitty swallowed the coin, what would you have done? Please tell me it wouldn't have involved the machete. No. Well, I doubt the kitty would be able to get that thing down the gullet. That would not be, I don't think they would have done. Plata e Oro from 101 Plata e Oro on this unboxing video. Having passed kitty sniff test, our sage kitty moved on to the time-honored gold bite test, which the capsule somewhat impeded. Was this kitten raised by CCT? I think so. I think so. Yep. Ryan Coogler did and was super rich from trying to withdraw cash from the bank. Interesting. Wow. Crazy. Where are we heading in this world? None. It's crazy. All right. Jack and Silver Who says, great gold coin. I want one. Yes. My favorite design, by the way. I love the design of that coin. Looks very mean. Looks very nice, man. Thank you, sis. Looks very nice is what he says there. $1 one is Alan Gold coin. It's Alan Gold and I share that design in common. We like it a lot. A silver or gold says here, oh, my kitty got into it. I agree this kangaroo design is gorgeous. Being 4 nines does make it more prone to scratches, but I love that it comes in a capsule already. Yes, indeed. I love that the United States Mint does that. Scotty 06 WWJD, who we've not seen in quite a long time, says this. I'll trade you my 10th ounce for this one. My 10th ounce capsule is perfectly in mint condition with no soft kitty tooth marks. There you go. Seems like a fair trade to me. Yes, indeed. That's right. Oh, my goodness gracious. Have a little bit of fun. Oh, yeah. Very good. Where are we at? Let's take a look at this. Let's see the next comment. Beautiful. Says FSSR Kino. Great pickup. Too tempting. Had to give a thumbs down. You taunted me into it. Oh, boy. All right. Too tempting. Silver Saving says, 4 nines. Sure, I like the look of that coin. Nice pickup from 8 years ago. Thank you. And yes, I still have that coin. Mimoke2 says, best unboxing I've ever seen. Gold plus fur. Thank you. All right. Sorry I'm 8 years late replying to you, but yes, indeed. Brad is here. Thanks for responding. I'm here. Thank you. Brad, I'm not sure which comment I'm responding to yours from, but I thank you for popping in tonight. I appreciate it. 6 a.m. for Pakistan. He's been up all night. God bless. Sending desperate thanks for subbing. Very good. Thank you, Pakistan. Have a good night. And Silver Hunter says, wow, that's horrible. She's such a kind and giving person. Always the good people to get taken advantage of. Yes, indeed. Sure is. Sure is. You're right. Bruce McGrew says, I think you bought the kitty the gold. Yes. Kitty's taking ownership of the gold. Steve AUAG says, very nice Elevate Metal. I've been wanting one of those this year. Yes. Very, very cool. All right. And Silver Pool says, maybe the kitty wants a gold crown. Maybe so. Maybe so. Nice ad there, says Stan Smith. Thank you, Stan. Appreciate that. Watching this video. Bike Ride says, very nice. I've been looking at this one as well. Take care. Very cool. We're hoping to get down to 9 years sometime soon. We're going to look at the markets again here in just a mere moment. So stay tuned. Nice gold piece and look like a salivating kitty. Thanks for sharing, SM. Thank you. Appreciate that. The Sharp and Shiny, who have not seen it in a long time. He's a regular viewer of their channel and had his own channel too. He's salivating over this golden beauty. Thank you. All right. Very nice. Says 32397. Very nice. Very, very cool. All right. Let's take a look at the markets now. The markets indeed are reacting now Silver is now up 2 cents now, $23.31. Gold is down 30 cents. So the markets are taking a bit of a turnaround here tonight. Crazy. Matthew Crustlife, the cat's name, that was Soft Teak and Cuddly Kitty Part 2, the sequel. And the one that's fat that looks like a cross between a Holstein cow and a panda is Soft Teak and Cuddly Kitty Part 1, the original. Yes, indeed. That's the name of the kitties. And let's see here. So look at that. Markets are starting to turn around slightly. Coins and Guitar says, I'll be posting my first gold video soon. All right, well, it looks like I missed it, but thank you. And we've got Silver. Halligan says, I agree, it's one of the better kangaroo designs. Yes, indeed. Sure is. I like the looks of it. Let's take a look at this from M. Higgins here. You can tell some of the bullion company names that will sound familiar to you as they've been around for a while. Thanks for sharing. I just picked up 3 of the proof coins and went to the tube to see if the greatness that is salivate metal had this coin. Behold, perfect timing. I'm a bit new to stacking and have been watching your vids for a few weeks. Really enjoy them. If I may take the liberty to share with your subs, J.M. Boyne has a great price in the proof crocs, a tad over $63. Wow, that would be considered a really good deal. Thanks again for the excellent content. Well, thank you, M. Higgins, and I'm sorry we've not seen you in a long time, but I hope you will come back. All right. Raven Dude says, thanks for sharing this video. Thank you, the Raven Dude. Appreciate you watching. MG Talau Legion says, why did it have a watermark of a Chinaman? Does kind of look like that, I guess, with the watermark. Mr. Brady Moss says here, what did you hope to accomplish by showing all the gold? For you to enjoy it. That's what I hope to accomplish. Encourage other people to start stacking. Jack Stacking Silver Ho says, if you're not 100% happy with it, send it my way. There you go. All right. Okay, let's see here. And Surge is Nice says, thanks. Thank you, Surge is Nice. Thank you very much. Minicunian Stacker says, thanks, Sal. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the heads up, says Walt2T. Thank you. And Silver Streak says, thanks for the heads up on this YouTube phishing scam. Insula Pecuni says, thanks SM on this one. We'll answer 2 more here. Sis93 says, wow, thanks for the heads up. That's terrifying. Glad she's back on it, though. Yes, me too. I hear you, but I would say they handled it poorly. Yes, they could have handled it better. I do agree with that. Christopher Sanchez, I would like to see one in person, the croc coin, before I take a bite. Bite one. Yes, indeed. That's right. All right, folks. Very good. Let's refresh these comments, see if we've had any new ones pop in. And we do. I'll never buy a Trump round, says Wood Delph Dragon. All right, so some people are not fans of Donald Trump. Let's see here. Let's do this. The Crookinator says, I hold both metals and crypto, plus a few mining stocks and some cash. I think I've covered everything except for government interference. And how do you cover that? Yep, exactly. And you gotta keep in mind, you never know, be prepared for anything. Keep on stacking, says Cowboy. And J Silver Channel, nice coin. I did find it odd that they put a lizard on both sides of the coin. That's right. Boom. Yes, indeed, they did. And very good. And Woo Woo Dog Recording says, geez, Lizzie, the dictator's face doesn't get any sweeter with age, that's for sure. Wouldn't harm the old bird to crack a smile for 1 year. Yes, indeed, on these coins. Jeb Garage, when do you liberate that poor silver dime you put in cola? All right, yes, indeed, I did a little experiment with that. We ended up doing it. Didn't really do much of the coin. And my part-time prepper says, my favorite proof set, maybe because of the sense, and was born in D.C. There you go, Grow Redskins. Yes, indeed. All right. Silver Blackbird says, nice proof crocodile. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Mr. Monkey Swag, 96. Nice coin, however, doesn't make sense to strike the croc proof in 2015, considering that the BU version was released in 2014. Yeah, I guess they decided, well, with the success of the bullion versions, they would do a proof version in 2015. Yes, indeed. Very good. And let's see here. Let's move forward here. Water went down the wrong pike. Oh, boy. Ah, that was no fun. Well, guys, I've been going for a while anyway. Well over 2 hours now. And but thank you, guys. We had fun tonight. We're going to be back on Tuesday. Let's take a look at the markets one more time. As you can see, they're down. Well, their gold is down slightly. Silver is completely flatlined now. Platinum is up $2. And so there you go. Well, thank you, guys. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being with me tonight. And we will see you on Tuesday night. And thank you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. And keep your feet on the stars. Keep reaching for the ground. Thanks for the thumbs up. 256 of them. Thank you, JM. Man, that hurt. Or that's really itching my throat. And take care.